First, you saw it first right here on ABC 15. 3 Scottsdale firefighters and 2 paramedics with the Maricopa Ambulance Service now in isolation after treating a man with the coronavirus. This news comes as Vice President Mike Pence takes his coronavirus task force on the road. In Minnesota, he said there are not enough tests at the moment to meet the demand of testing new people. Stocks took a big hit today, dropping almost 1,000 points, nearly wiping out all of Wednesday's gains. The Senate approved an $8.3 billion coronavirus response package, and President Trump is expected to sign that soon. Both our senators were in support of this. And some alarming numbers on the coronavirus. Nearly 300 million students are out of school worldwide because of the outbreak. And due to travel changes, the airline industry figures it could take a $113 billion hit. Now back to those first responders in self-isolation. The organizations say they were exposed to the virus while taking the patient to Honor Health Hospital in Scottsdale. That's right at Scottsdale and Osborne. As the virus continues to spread, we asked, how is it tracked? And why aren't we being told of the exact locations where patients have been? Our Jamie Warren explains.
Former Director of Arizona Health Services Will Humble says the coronavirus is not as deadly as data suggests.
Because the limited number of samples that are available for testing among people with mild illnesses.
Despite that, he says it's still going to spread, just not as rapidly as something like measles.
Because a disease like measles is super contagious. Very, probably the most contagious virus that we know of.
That's because measles can live in the air.
That room can get cleared out, and 2 meetings later in the afternoon, the virus is still there.
Coronavirus requires very close contact with someone who, for example, coughs or sneezes.
And the virus doesn't last a long time in the environment.
He says that's why the public is told exactly where someone with measles was.
They want that person to take action and notify the authorities that they haven't been vaccinated and they were in that location so that they can isolate themselves and not spread measles further.
But aren't given specific locations for someone with coronavirus. However, steps are being taken for travelers returning from these countries where outbreaks have taken place. Like staying home as much as possible. And if you develop symptoms, let your doctor know about your travel history before making a visit. Also, ask them to call your county health department.
So they can manage the patients in an effective way not to jeopardize other patients.
Jamie Warren, ABC 15 Arizona.
Jamie, thank you. ASU confirming to